it's all going to fly apart. So I got to go find that. And the push rod came out. There it is. Okay, so I got to go find that screw. Not quite sure where I put it, so I'm just going to stick something in the hole. Now I need to, I'm going to replace all those push rods, but I think I'll number them anyway.
At voteforyourlife.com, we make it fast and easy for you to register to vote and check your registration to make sure your address on file is correct. Plus, you can request a vote from good chips.
Well, it's time for wrinkles.
So I need 12 holes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 12.
Now with the WW app, you can use voice commands, get personalized recipes, and more. Lose weight the way that's easiest for you. Join today and get a free WW cookbook bundle.
Mark that front and rear.
Delivering refreshing flavors. Look at me, huh? Like a rock. Could be bad weather, could be good weather, it doesn't matter. We can go up, we can go down, we can go back, we can go forward, we can go side to side.
Still gets airsick, huh?
Yeah.
Julius, with all of this,
See what you found in New Mexico. Dad, what was that? Not the spaceship. Was that Roswell, New Mexico, yeah. No, you had the spaceship and you had the bodies. They were all locked up in a bunker. Where was that? David, Area 51, right? Area 51. You knew that? And you did nothing. Sir, regardless of what you may have read in the tabloids, there have never been any spacecraft recovered by the government.
Trust me, he's there.
It inspires you to dare greatly, to love fearlessly.
These will all get cleaned better later, but for now. Okay, so this thing's stuck. So what I'm going to do is free all of these. I was going to use the rope trick, and then I realized I hadn't tried everything yet. So so put a jam nut on there, and there we go. Okay, I'm going to do all of these, pull all of these studs. I won't make you watch me. Okay, some of these studs are very short, and you got quite a bit of room in there, but the jam nut should still work. You just want to be careful not to strip it by over tightening it with too few threads.
Domino's knows a thing or two about delivery. So when we saw people were getting tacos and burgers delivered like these,
There it goes.
we had to step in. Introducing our new chicken taco and cheeseburger pizzas.
Okay, I got all of these loose, and I made a map, front of the engine, rear of the engine, LR1 through 7. So L1, L1, R1, L2, R2, L1, R1, L2, R2. I'm going to clean these off as I take them out, and I'm going to put a piece of tape on them, mark which ones they are. Note that the short threads are going down. The short threads are down, long threads are up. Probably don't need to keep those in order, but it can't hurt. All right, so I took all of these off, and then took my custom cylinder head removal tool and banged it here, banged it here, banged it here, and it's loose. So now I'll lift it off. I assume you could see that it's now loose. You can see there. It's still sticking on the other side. I have to tap it a little bit on the other side too. Let's see. There it goes. Super. Come off now. There it is. Okay. One cylinder head removed. I'm going to take a break. Okay, so did want to mention, why did I not choose to do the rope trick? And the rope trick, you can look it up on YouTube. Basically, you remove a spark plug or two, and you shove twine or rope in there, and then you turn the engine, and the rope piston forces the head off. I've never bent a rod, but I understand you can bend a rod that way if you're not careful. So shocking it with the 2x4 and the sledgehammer did the job. So I'm happy about that. Job done for today. My goal today was to get the head off, so it's done. I wanted to close out this session on some other things I found. I'm not an expert, don't pretend to be, but some other options on removing the cylinder head. Now, we talked about the rope trick. It's stuffing rope through the spark plug hole and bringing it up. The disadvantage of that is it can bend the rod. Another thing that people have done, from what I understand, is they've put the hoist. They've put the hoist on the connected the hoist to a couple of the bolts and lifted the engine up by it and let it sit that way for a little while, and it'll pop free. Other people have before they take the did I say the compressed air one, where they take, I made this piston stop here out of a spark plug. I happen to have it sitting in here. People have taken this and made a compressed air fitting out of it, and put compressed air in there and blown, put a compressed air fitting in this and blown compressed air in to knock it out. That sounds interesting. Another thing that people do that I might do next time is before they even pull it out of the car, they turn the starter motor. They run the starter motor and let the compression of the engine pop it. One thing I guess I could have done is put the flywheel and the back plate and the starter motor back on it and run the starter motor on the stand and let it pop that way. But I think shocking it off with the block of wood was just fine. I think somebody put some sealant on the head, and I think that's what I was on the head gasket, and I think that's what I was breaking off. Anyway, so those are your options, and hope this was helpful.